So Kyler, the Matrix Phillips, is a UFC fighter. What? Why are you laughing?
Fatter. It was cute. It was really cute. I'm sorry. I love it. Don't change it. Don't change it. Sorry. Kyler the Matrix Phillips is an amazing UFC fighter, up and coming bad ace. And he is letting us come to the MMA lab where he trains and fights and do a session with him and do some jiu-jitsu. And I'm freaking pumped.
What's jiu-jitsu? I don't think we did that.
You can't even say it.
I can't.
You can't even say it.
And we never did that anyways.
Yes, we did.
We didn't ever do jiu-jitsu.
Yes, we did. That's part of what we did. It was jiu-jitsu.
Gotta get your weight up. Don't play round me. Everything I smash AP. Step up in the game, looking around, all eyes on me. I remember when I started low key. Riding in the whip with a chick whose name I can't pronounce. I just spend it, I ain't checking my account. Lil, get your weight up.
Merrill's official weight is pounds. Tasha's official weight is pounds. All right, ladies, come face off. Fighting out of the red corner is Tasha from Rouge and Wright Medical Aesthetics. She's a street fighter. This is her first fight. Fighting out of the blue corner is Merrill, also from Rouge and Wright Medical Aesthetics. She has no fight background, but she's here to kill it. All right, ladies, come together. This is your ref, Kyler.
I want a clean and fair fight. Let's touch them up now if you want to. Back to your corner. You ready?
I'm ready.
Ready? Let's bring it on.
All right, I'm gonna block it. I got hit. I just got hit.
And after a 30-second fight, we have a winner. It is Rose. To friends forever.
Hey, baby. Hi. Happy birthday.
Merrill is a day maker. The days are always better when I get to see her and be with her. Hi, my name is Nikole Ivanov. I am the owner of Snapdragon Salon and Firefly Collective. I have known Merrill for about 9 years. We are friends and colleagues.
So today you're here to see me for the PRX-T33, otherwise known as the unicorn facial. PRX-T33.
Developed by a plastic and reconstructive surgeon in Europe. It helps to tighten and tone. It helps with fine lines and wrinkles. It helps with any kind of skin discolorations, any scarring, active acne.
So this is like your favorite treatment that you've done with me.
I feel like it just makes my skin radiate.
Yeah.
And it tightens it up. And it kind of lifts everything too. It's
Totally.
Awesome. It does all of those things. It's been interesting to see the injection industry become a trend. And it is a little bit less invasive now than it used to be. Knives are not necessary. It's just all about the needles. And it's non-invasive.
Non-invasive, yeah. No needles, no
Yep.
downtime. You can be in the sun. It's safe to do as often as you want, really.
Is it really?
Yeah. I would like drink it if I could, or like inject it into my veins. if I could. It's a refreshing facial. It's not a peel, it's not a laser. It is a serum, a treatment that we put on your skin. It just really helps with your tone and texture because we all want a clear complexion.
Gives you a fresh palette.
Fresh palette, you know, I tell patients it's like before you put on the wallpaper, what do you have to do to the wall?
Prime it.
You gotta prime it, you gotta clean it, you gotta make sure there's no divots and holes.
Can I also do it with other treatments? Like the microneedling?
Yes, you can. So we can microneedle you and then layer that on top.
Do you think that we should dermaplane today? Is it more effective when you dermaplane?
I would say you could. It's just a little extra spicy. And you'll be a little red.
I don't want to do that then.
No, it's your birthday.
It's
It's
my
just
birthday.
dermaplaning next week.
Okay.
Yeah. Nikole is Candy's sister and business partner. They gave me the opportunity to have my first year on my own at Snapdragon.
And so she rented a space from us at our building at our other salon. And we were able to work together every day and develop a friendship.
When the girls told us that they were going to be purchasing
A new building.
and that they wanted us to come along, that was a big shift for us and a game changer.
Totally.
Nikole and Candy allowed us this opportunity to make this what we wanted it to be. It's a quick 10 to 15 minute appointment, in and out. It's gonna glow you up.
Great.
Okay, let's get started.
Preserving youth is important to me. I think it's just daily aging, especially after 40. It falls apart very rapidly with each oncoming year. The face starts to melt.
All right, so I'm gonna take your makeup off first. I've had to hold her hand a little bit in the beginning with our treatments.
It's all about trust. I need that in an injector.
You know, we had to ease her in a little bit.
I'm conservative when it comes to getting any enhancements. I want it to be natural. I don't want it to look like I've had anything done.
All right, this is the pea solution. It's just a cleansing solution. Should not be fiery at all.
Okay.
She is a very healthy, mindful person, the way she takes care of her body,
What she puts in her body.
what she puts in her body.
Having the wrinkle soothed is what I go for. Lips plumped, cheeks uplifted. I have resisted some treatments, and then with Merrill's encouragement, I have surrendered. I have surrendered to Restylane. I think my favorite thing about this treatment is how gentle it is.
Yeah.
You know, the cleanser is really gentle.
Mm-hmm.
The ingredients that go on there, they're just natural and
Have you seen, if you put a picture of yourself from like 15 years ago,
I look a lot younger.
to look at you now, and then even when I first became friends with you, you're not the same Tasha. It's a glow up. And I feel like we're seeing that in Hollywood, in mainstream. Like a lot of these actresses and actors are looking better and better as they're aging. And
Right.
what is that, you know? And
Aging
that's-
gracefully.
They're aging gracefully. And I think that Tasha and I, what we do has a lot to do with that behind the scenes.
looking good helps every aspect of life. Looking good and feeling good. It makes me feel better and more professional and communicating with people with confidence, with employees, with clients, with friends.
How is your spice level 0 to 10?
Oh, like 3.
Lovely, that's what I love to hear.
Okay, so how often do you personally use this product?
Oh, you know what they say, providers are the worst patients to themselves. I have all this stuff at my fingertips. Do I do it when I should? No.
That's called the cobbler's children have no shoes, right?
I think so.
The beauty industry is very personal. It's layers and layers of personal. There's a lot of choice out there. You know, there's so many salons, there's so many estheticians. Being able to authentically connect and care about people, they can feel it. It's all about the experience, not only of what you look like when you leave, but how it feels to be there, the way that you're treated. There aren't many professions or industries that require one person to physically touch another person, and that's just another layer of the personal relationship and people feeling a connection to their hairstylist or to their injector. It's just rare that another person touches another person physically for their profession and their career. And it takes a special kind of person to be able to do that.
Do you have any questions?
How often should I put on moisturizing cream?
You want to take that moisturizing cream in your purse and you put it on in the morning, at night, whenever you feel flaky or tight, put it on.
Okay.
Okay?
And then should I wash normally tonight?
Yes, and this is your little take-home card
Oh,
with your
nice.
post-care instructions.
Oh, great.
Yeah, because it's a little detailed. You know, I've already told you basically, just don't use the serum tonight, use it tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah?
You can do this on the body?
Oh yeah, babe.
Really?
Neck, décolleté, kneecaps, arms, hands, top of your hands.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Really?
Uh-huh. I'm telling you, I would inject it into my veins if I could.
I have a young spirit, a youthful spirit, I should say, and it all ties into preserving that, from my body to my face to having a child, you know, and connecting to his world.
I mean, she's always carried herself very well. She
Yes.
always looks very put together, and she is very poised.
Poised.
Yeah.
Cute. Her words, how she talks about, like,
Yeah.
she can just.
Very eloquent.
eloquent. Yes,
She,
very eloquent. So I was nervous. She was not nervous.
I didn't know what to be nervous about.
I've watched some MMA fights. I've known Jamie and Kyler for a while, and I'm just like in awe of what he does. And Jamie and I have talked about training and doing this for a while, so for it to come to fruition today was like really, really, really cool.
I'm the Matrix, Kyler, the Matrix Phillips. Man, I'm an artist, martial artist, mixed martial artist. I'll be UFC bantamweight champion. You'll see me with my hands raised and that belt wrapped around my waist. I love what I do. I'm very artistic and very hungry and young and ready to just take over the world, and let's go.
All right, one more time.
No, everyone always asks me if it makes me scared to watch him fight, and no, he's pretty confident. He has enough confidence for probably everybody in the arena, but you need that, so. Hi, I'm Jamie. I'm Kyler's girlfriend, and I'm also friends with Merrill and Tasha.
We're gonna put our hand on the floor right here, okay? This one's the block, okay? And this foot I'm gonna put right here, okay? So this one I can kick, and then I'm gonna step my leg back and keep my eyes on target. Fighting stance, okay? Okay, get up, get up. No. Yes. Okay, ready, go. Good. Good.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, keep that hand up.
good. She's like a natural.
Keep that hand up, and then you can punch me, okay? Ready, go. MMA is a super awesome martial art because you get to mix so many different styles, but you also get to meet so many people along the way from all over the world.
It's emotional and it's stressful and it's so rigid and so like by the minute you have to be like eating the right thing because you have a very specific workout or training that you're doing. And to be the partner of that, it's like you have to make sure that runs smoothly because he needs to be on time and in like his tip-top shape. So sometimes that's on us as the partners, but it's also kind of fun being a part of it too and watching it behind the scenes.
A lot of people think, or they have like views on fighters or this, that, but people are just jokesters, and some of the chillest people that you'll meet is people who actually train the martial arts. They're not out there running their mouth, they're just working. Okay, the first punch is a 1. We're gonna go 1, which is a jab. Yep, lead hand, jab, the left, lead uppercut, 6, rear hook. Awesome, okay?
Wow.
So ready?
Okay.
1, 2,
2.
3, 4,
What?
5
5, what?
is lead uppercut.
Another uppercut.
Lead.
This
5.
one?
Yep. And then 6. 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2.
How it makes me like concentrate and use my brain at the same time and get a good workout.
It's so fun. It's hard.
It's really hard.
Super hard.
Hardest workout I've ever done in my entire life by far.
2. Good, there we go, forward, pivot off. Nice, facing this way, facing this way. 1, 2, 3. Good, 1, 2, 3. Nice.
Oh my God.
Just shadow box.
Each other.
What's that mean?
Just
So,
throw
yeah.
your punches and
So
move.
throw your punches at.
Stamina, endurance, yeah. If I got to take a little break, I could come back and find that energy, but like it would get to the point where we were timing it every like 2 or 3 minutes, whatever we were doing, where I thought, I literally like, I was like, I don't have anything else to give. Holy goodness gracious. I mean, to use your brain like that and your body at the same time is just, it's really hard, and I have so much respect for these two, like that they do this.
Nice. Hook. Boom. Get your hands up. 1, 2.
jab.
1, 2.
Oh wait,
1, 2,
Come under. Okay, front
2,
kick.
3.
2, 3.
There we go.
There we
And use the ball
go.
of your
Again.
foot.
All of it? What if I, okay,
Again.
I got long legs.
There we go.
I was like, uh-oh, you watch out. What happened last time you did high kicks? She slipped and busted her behind and broke her tailbone. So, no joke.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Good. Uppercut.
So
There we
good.
go. Uppercut. Good. Move.
1, 2, 3, 4. She did it.
Move.
Move.
Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Move, 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 move. Move this way.
Ow.
Cut the angle. Cut the angle. Block, block, block. Okay, time. Now you guys know how to block?
Nope.
I'm gonna protect you. So 1, 2. Taking out my ankle.
Oh, I just killed
You're
you.
okay, you're okay. Hit it, hit it.
Wow.
Let's go.
Scaring the shit out of me.
On those chokes, always make sure. You gotta be like a lion. You gotta be fierce. You gotta use your whole hips and your body.
I just didn't want to choke him. I didn't want to choke anybody.
Yeah, it took me back to my childhood, like fighting around with my big brother. Like he used to just pound me down and pin me down. I would try every which way to get out, and he would like tickle me until I would like pee my pants. And I'm just having a moment because it reminded me of that tonight. I think I'm emotional because I'm so tired.
Roll with it. 2. That's uppercut. So straight.
Please. Take me down, grab the leg.
Grab the leg.
2.
Good,
There you go.
hit.
And now you're gonna do a switch kick. So it's you're having so much.
Kick up.
Again.
Okay, so. Good.
Can I pull you down?
Go down. Kick, up kick. Good, kick. Now do the way we got up. How do you get up at the beginning? Yep. Good, knee. Ooh.
Block. 2.
Yeah, okay.
Throw a kick at you.
Uh-huh.
And you're gonna block this way because that's the other way.
Okay, good. Oh, yep. And then your hammer fist, right here. Good. So when you guys are doing ground and pound, you gotta hit with those 2 knuckles, man. Always right here, and those hammer fists. Make sure you're not pushing through, that you're trying to shock it and pop it, because that's gonna make the brain discombobulate. Gotta breathe.
Have not been doing
Yep.
that.
Yep, you don't wanna hold your breath. Short hooks in here, grab them a little bit. Good, push them away, get back out, hit them again. Go kick, boom. There we go. Work. Good, on the ground and pound, let's go. Change your position, hit, you got your hammer fists, elbows. So those elbows, cut them nice and open. Put a lot of pressure. You wanna put a lot of pressure on people, and then just cut them loose, let them loose. You can also hit them in the body too, move them around.
Not just their face.
Yep. If they're blocking up high, you hit the body. Yep. What time is it? Keep working, guys, keep working.
1 more minute.
30 seconds. Now get to the side of it, get to the side. There we go. Drop elbows from there. Yes.
You want it at a minute.
Good, back on the bag. Let's go, work.
10
Come
seconds.
on. Almost there, last minute.
All the pent up energy and frustration is a good stress relief for sure.
I definitely think that this is a good workout for people who are need to let some things loose that they've got on going on inside. You know, we all have our struggles, but that was a good release. It was awesome.
Awesome, awesome. Elbows in, use your hips. Punch.
Time.
Good, hit. Good. Awesome. Hands up like a champion. Here we go. Grab some water.
Are you good?
Okay, just really out of shape. That's hard.
Great. Are
We're
you
done,
kidding?
yeah. Great job, you guys.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Tyler. Thank you, Jamie. So I feel like he taught us how, like, if someone was on top of you, how to get out from underneath. We did some blocking, some hits,
Cartwheels, rolling. That was
some
good.
acrobatics, he called it.
Grounding and pounding.
Ground and pound.
Ground and pound. Yeah, it's my favorite. I got a lot of aggression out, and my new hobby might need to be kickboxing.
I have so much respect
Oh yeah,
for
for
fighters.
sure.
I mean, the amount of energy that you have to pour out of your body constantly, and you have to think at the same time, and you have to be so strong and
And
so
it's like
quick.
a show too.
And it's a show. Like, you're performing in a way, and all the attention is on you, and I just,
That's a lot.
well done, sir. Well done. Yeah. Hi, baby. Jen's coming in today for a signature facial, and it's one of my favorite treatments, and I'm just excited to see her.
Me too.
Oh, I'm excited to be here. Yay.
Okay, let's go take care of your face.
Okay. A girlfriend of mine referred me to Merrill, and I was just looking to make a change because the place that I was going just seemed, they didn't offer everything, and it seemed like their equipment was older. And I came to see Merrill and just immediately connected with her. She's vibrant and just very caring about what it is that you're wanting to solve. Do you want me to take this sweatshirt off?
No.
Is it okay? And Merrill, please don't feel like you have to do the full on.
Dude,
Like-
I got you.
Okay.
Deep breath in and out. I looked forward to her coming because she made me feel comfortable. And you know, I was still finding my groove and you know how I was going to be running a practice, and she was just that patient that just made me feel comfortable, and I felt like I could tell her anything, and she's watched me evolve and grow with you, and she adores you, obviously.
The very first time I ever met Jen, there was, again, like an instant connection. She is so,
Warm,
yeah, so warm, so welcoming, super sincere.
hilarious.
Just an amazing person.
She is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she rolls with us and lets us cuss and likes our music. She's an Iowa girl, so of course we connected, and I just love her.
How was y'all's Halloween?
It was good.
Y'all have a good street?
We had a fun street. The, Diamondbacks kind of.
That was the worst. It was so sad.
I know.
Like, what happened? She gives me advice. She talks me off the ledge sometimes because when she comes in, if I'm having a day, I let her know it.
Or she like,
Or
you know it.
she lets me know it.
Did Ben go to the game?
Did
he really?
He hosted the suite on Monday.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So he's been like full Diamondback mode,
Love it.
you know, and this is like his favorite time of year because the
I love
Suns
it.
are on,
Yes.
NFL is on.
Yeah, all of
and
it.
it's the World Series.
All of it.
He's just like in heaven.
He's loving life.
Uh-huh.
But it was okay. It was okay.
What did they dress up as?
Olivia and her two little friends went as aliens
Oh my gosh.
from Toy Story.
Oh, cute.
It was cute. It was really cute. And then Zane went as one of those blow up, like alien abducting a kid in pajamas.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh, I've seen that.
Yeah, it was cute.
Charlotte was originally supposed to be a blow-up chicken,
Oh, I love
and
that.
Price was a blow-up cat.
Oh.
But to trunk or treat at the school, they wore them, and they were all like so upset because they couldn't reach anything, and they were bumping into stuff because their peripheral vision was closed off.
Yes. It was just another level of connection.
We just hit it off instantly. Immediately, I mean, we're throwing F-bombs, we're just talking about like life.
To know my lifestyle, what's important to me, that just makes a big difference. Rather than just, I'm a number, my appointment's at 9, the next person's at 10. Like you just feel like you are the only person seeing Merrill today.
Merrill and I purposefully schedule extra time in our schedules and our books for patients. We're never trying to just rush somebody through a treatment.
We're not trying to zip through them and trying to get them out the door and see the next patient. We really sit down and we ask them lots of questions.
End up doing.
So Charlotte wore my Alice in Wonderland costume from forever ago.
Oh, cute though.
I know. Price wore her blow up, but she was the first to come home.
Huh.
Hot towel, okay?
Yep.
Does it feel okay?
Mm-hmm. Well, you have my life in your hands right there.
I do.
You could just like suffocate me.
I could totally suffocate you if I wanted to.
Merrill takes the time to understand what it is that you're wanting to accomplish and then looks at all the ways to help you get there. Knowing how to connect all those dots of what's important to me, they really serve all areas. It's not just face, but it's body, it's everything. You can come to Merrill and she can help you realize what it is that you're wanting to accomplish.
You need it because you need to chillax.
That's exactly.
Missy.
So more than anything, I just need this relaxation time.
You know.
I feel that way, like getting nails done and things. Like it's more just sitting.
Your time and the quiet.
Still. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Typically with my patients, when I do these, I say, I'm not going to talk to you unless you talk to me.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
I don't have to like tell them what I'm doing step by step. I'm just like, if you want to know what something is, ask me. But I'm not going to talk to you unless you talk to me.
I love it.
Yeah. But with you, we'll never not be able to talk. So.
Right.
I think Beauty and the Beast is going to be so cute.
Olivia missed last week. She's going to miss this week because she's doing sky volleyball.
Oh, she is doing Sky?
Yes.
So wait, I was going to ask you about the,
I was 42 when we had kids. The other moms were all younger. So I'm like, okay, I got to do something here to kind of not look like I should have a walker. That's what prompted me to kind of take that next step into, skincare and keeping my youth and making sure that I'm taking care of myself.
I'm just excited that Jen has decided to do treatments with me and stick with me, and she has referred a number of patients. She has hosted Botox parties for me. She is a dear friend and really cares about our business, and she wants us to be successful.
A mom on the street came up and was like, where do you go? Your skin is just amazing. I'm like, take a picture. Here's Merrill. She's amazing. And so I refer people to Merrill a lot. If we can help each other, then that's a win-win.
I was an athlete, which I wasn't very coordinated for that either.
Well, you kind of have to be coordinated to be an athlete,
I know.
Missy.
But more to be a cheerleader.
True.
Yes.
Cheerleading
and have
is
the right
definitely.
moves and
Yeah.
No, I don't got the moves, girl. Were you a cheerleader? Let's so see that.
I
So
was
cute.
not. I wanted to be.
Really? I'm surprised. I would
Well,
think you would.
I went to an all-girls private school,
So who would you cheer for?
and we didn't have a squad. So cheerleading was not considered a sport at my school. That's why I'm dancing now.
I was just going to ask you, how's that going?
It's gone great. I've had to take a little bit of a back seat the past couple weeks,
Well, yeah.
obviously, because we've been kind
Yeah.
of, I'm supposed to compete in December.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting.
I know.
Are you going to be on Dancing with the Stars?
No. Careful what we manifest, Jen.
No, why? I think it'd be amazing.
Oh my God, one day, actually I would. I would
Yes,
totally do it.
You would be
I
awesome.
would absolutely do it in a heartbeat.
Represent.
Represent.
I mean, Meryl, all these things that you do and your daughters watch, I just think it's amazing.
Oh.
Because it like sends a message to them. And, I mean, you know that I want to steal Charlotte anyway.
I know you want Charlotte. I know.
She's so awesome. I mean, now that I don't love the other two, I just don't know them as well.
I know. You
Like,
should be able to
let me
spend
get
more
to
time
know
with
them,
Charlotte.
and I'll want to steal them too. But I just think these are good things for mamas to show their daughters, right?
I think so too. I mean, that's a big part of why I'm doing it.
And I said that in the interview. I'm like, this is like next generation stuff.
Yeah,
We
totally.
teach our daughters,
Yep.
you know,
Be
what's possible.
Go for what you want and follow your dreams. And
Yeah, exactly.
my mom always said the right things, but I just
Yeah, I mean, but you know what? They were going in.
Yeah.
They just weren't ready to manifest.
Yep.
Merrill is the whole package. She embodies both what's the most important on the inside and it shines on the outside.
And when they got this space, I was so excited for them. I walked in and it just, you know, it's an explosion of Merrill and Tasha and who they are, right? Just style and fun and vibrant, and you just want to be here. Do you customize the routine depending on what you're seeing is needed?
Pretty much. My signature facial is really pretty much basically the same, but some people don't want a dermaplane.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a hand massage.
Oh, okay.
So typically I go all the way up the arm to the neck and all that. And
Our little friends Cammie and Katie are really good. Cammie especially.
Is she?
Oh, she's really good. You draw those people. You're so authentic. You make people want to come in and be vulnerable. It just is it's a gem.
Thank you, sweetheart.
It's like I just love to come into this bubble.
It is a sweet little bubble in here.
I
love when I get to know one of Tasha's patients, one of your patients, and then you get to know some of mine, and then like when they come, it's like, hey, we're all here having a good time, and like that's the vibe we want. Like we want it to be a place where you want to come and hang out.
What I want for Merrill is just for her to be so successful and happy. And so when I see her and she's doing well and things are going well and now they're at 1 year, it's just awesome. Just want her to be so successful and happy. That's it.